Is there a depopulation agenda? You know, this current man versus woman thing we have going on. Many people say there is an agenda. Because you have things like feminism and you have things like MGTOW who, in a sense, are saying, oh, the other one's bad. So many people say this is all a big agenda. A big depopulation agenda. Because men are just walking away from women and choosing not to date them, or if they date them, they only date them and will never commit to them or marry them. Or women that are just feminists up to the teeth and think men are just evil and bad and may still date men or be married to them, but may always remind this man that he is a man who should be under the thumb because he's evil, whatever. But this agenda, if it is an agenda, many people believe that it is, that these things are being pushed and put forward to lower the population because the elites, the ones on top, want to lower the population on a mass scale so that they can have more control and so on and so forth. And many say that this is part of the agenda. And you can say, yes, indeed, that makes a lot of sense. Indeed, it does make a lot of sense. But at the same time, individual lives have to make sense in some degree as well. There still has to be a thought of the individual person as well. Now, for whatever may be happening, you can say, yes, this is all a scheme being done to turn us against each other. Because women will say they have not the power that they have and men are just exaggerating. And men are saying, yes, you do have the power we say you do because the courts are giving you that power. And women will say, but men are the ones that put these laws forward. You can't blame us when it's men that are in the power to put these laws forward. But then men would say, you're not trying to fight the laws anyway because the laws benefit you. So therefore, why would you try to fight them? It's very much normal for women to use men as a come-up. And many will say, well, this is part of it, the back and forth. The saying of, but you do this. Then them saying back, but you do this. And it's an endless cycle of man versus woman. But the point is, aside from all of these politics, there are individual lives in this as well. Individual lives and people that are choosing to live their life a certain way because this is safe for them. This is better for them. This makes sense to them. So whereas you can say, yes, there could be an agenda going on, if you look at the much bigger picture. Look at the macro, but then look at the micro, the individual persons. This man may have been through so many things in life that he knows and he feels himself that I just want to be by myself and focus on building and improving myself, or getting back to the person I once was before I thus became so crushed. For whatever agenda may be going on, as well as saying there is an agenda going on, you have to also say as well, do a majority of people even notice or even care about an agenda or whatever? Aren't they just seeing it from their own personal reality? If their own personal reality is showing them something that they can see clearly, of course they will react in a certain way. You could say the agenda exists, but also with saying that, you should also take the time to think about this individual person. Does this individual person not have a say in their own life? Not everyone wants to breed and reproduce. That is their choice. An agenda or not, we all have an individual choice within ourselves. And the choice is for you to make how you want to live your life. If you see things are against you, you choose to be so, then be so. If you think this is an agenda and you want to go against it and double down, do so as well. At the end of the day, the results for both people the ones that go this way and the ones that stay here, the results are their own they will have to live with. Whether you think it's wrong, whether they think it's wrong, whether he thinks it's wrong, whether she thinks it's wrong. The larger picture is clear to see, but sometimes you do have to pay attention to the finer details, the little things. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day. Hello. So I'm currently recording some more videos or editing some more videos, but there are some next to my head right here for you to watch in the meantime.